KIDO Talk Radio proudly presents the show that answers your questions about home ownership. Welcome to Real Estate Rescue with your host, Greg Ferrera.
Good afternoon, folks. Welcome to Real Estate Rescue. This is Greg Ferrera, your host. It is a beautiful Saturday afternoon here in Idaho, and I'm looking forward to having some fun. You're listening to KIDO Talk Radio, 107.5 FM and 580 AM. I do want to take a minute and introduce my co-host, who's been out for a couple shows, but we wanted to welcome him back. I'm excited to have him, Clint Walker from Summit Funding. Clint, welcome back to the show.
Well, thank you, Greg. It's a pleasure to be back. It's been a while.
Yeah, we missed you.
Yeah.
It's a changing market.
I was out of town a couple times.
You were gone, and the interest rates changed.
Boy, they did.
Yeah. We got to talk about that.
Yeah,
today.
we do.
Wow. So, folks, I'm your host, Greg Ferrera, local real estate agent with over 25 years experience. I work over at Good Vibes Real Estate, which is locally owned and operated right here in the Treasure Valley. And we serve the entire Treasure Valley from Mount Home to Ontario and to include the beautiful Jordan Valley. And I do want to give a shout out to all of our friends out there in Jordan Valley working hard on those ranches. Wow, what a great job you're doing. We thank you and appreciate all you're doing. And Clint over at Summit Funding here in Meridian has over 20 years experience in the lending industry, is creating what I like to call feats of finance and miracles every single day. Clint, don't be bashful. You're making it happen. Anything you want to say to the folks before I continue our introduction for the day?
We're going to keep on going.
We'll
talk about feats of finance here a little bit, shall we?
We're going to have fun. Folks, Real Estate Rescue is one of the Treasure Valley's top resources for up-to-date, real-time, or real estate sales information, statistics, and current trends. You'll also get great tips on home maintenance, remodeling, updating, and some amazing recreational opportunities as we have a great guest today, as well as creative financing options with Clint and his team. Now, folks, Clint and I are here to provide you with accurate, up-to-date information, resources, and assistance in all areas of real estate and finance, and we want to put our extensive experience to work for you, the great people of Idaho. And for those of you getting ready to move, maybe needing some temporary storage during your move, you got caught in delay, maybe you're involved in some new construction. With the COVID going on and lots of different things happening, difficult for a lot of our builders to get materials. There has been some delays. Our friends over at One Relo are here to serve you, whether it's just a local move right here in the Treasure Valley or somewhere across this amazing country. One Relo is ready here to serve you, and you can go to our great website and find them, and you can also reach us, Clint and I, at realestaterescueidaho.com. Again, realestaterescueidaho.com. We'll give you lots of other contact information as we do go through the show. Again, realestaterescueidaho.com. Hey, folks, I want to say thanks for tuning in and joining us today on this beautiful Saturday in February 2022. We're kind of in the middle of winter. Clint, what do you say?
I say it's cold. Have you noticed that?
Single digits.
Yeah.
Where I camp.
Well, where you camp out, it's single digits, isn't it?
Wow.
Little cold, snow's kind of stayed around.
Yeah, a coat might not be enough.
Well, it just depends. How thick's your skin, right?
Wow, not very.
How long you been here?
Oof, long time, but not long. Hey, I'm not a grizzly bear.
No, but some people they're used to this cold. And, it's just kind of a dry cold. It's not so bad. The sun's shining.
Hey,
right?
Dry where you are. I got a news flash for you.
Oh.
Some of us, it's not dry. There's still lots of snow.
You got snow, huh?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll tell you what, then you got to be careful.
Mr. Idaho.
Yeah, that's right.
Snow.
You got to love that stuff.
And you're in the snow all the time.
I love it.
Yeah, well, welcome back.
Well, thank you.
I missed you.
That was,
It's not the same when it's me trying to
do this.
Yeah, both of us.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, you did a good job.
Well, we had fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where should we start? Where we normally do?
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us today, folks. Like we like to say, whether you're at home, in the garage, the shop, taking a nap, I would say keep one ear open. It's Saturday. You've worked hard all week. So if you're snoozing on the couch and you got us in the background, just keep one ear open. If you're driving in your car, don't be messing around with texting and what can be we call distracted driving. Or if you're on your lunch break, and we want to say thank you for joining us on your lunch break. We are super honored, wherever you may be. We're blessed to be here with you, and thanks for taking time today. We got a great guest, cover lots of different topics here, not just list and sell your home, finance or refinance. This is a platform to help improve the quality of life here in Idaho.
Quality of life.
So like Clint and I like to say, we'll take a moment, grab a pen, pencil, crayon, or that phone, those silly cell phones, and be able to jot some stuff down. A piece of paper, whatever works, just in case. We share a website, a phone number, a company you'd like to contact. And today, folks, for those of you that enjoy recreational activities, here in the state of Idaho, we got a great guest, so you want to have something to jot some things down with. Has lots of information. I'm excited to share them. You can reach us at realestaterescueidaho.com. Again, realestaterescueidaho.com. We've been around for a while. That's pretty easy to remember. You can reach me at 208-559-0590. We'll slow that down again if you're grabbing a pen, pencil, or crayon. 208-559-0590. Stick that in your phone. Put radio guy. Something. Write it on a piece of paper. Carve it in a piece of wood. And Clint's number for that not-so-free money lately is 208-870-4279. Again, 208-870-4279. All right. Enough of that contact information, Clint. Let's have a little fun. What should we share with everybody?
Well, you said it's not so free money. We laughed at pre-pandemic, right?
Yep.
Rates were at what, 4.5%? So we're not there yet.
Hey, they were 5.25% here a little while back. I remember.
You remember
I was
that?
involved in one of those.
4.5%, 5.25%. You had rates were jumping all around in that range. So they're still really good. And I think we forget that. Yeah, we just got used to seeing them at under 3, right?
2.5, 2.25, 2.8. We heard about the 1.99s or whatever they were.
1.99 on 15 years.
People doing buy downs,
Yeah, buy downs. So we took advantage of that because rates were, a lot of us unprecedented, right? It was just amazing. So now people are saying, but the prices of the homes went up, and now the rates come up. All of a sudden, it gets real, doesn't it? It gets a little bit harder to look at because your rates aren't down here. It doesn't change them all that much, but it does if you're close on your financing.
Greg's a fan of these prices adjusting, by the way.
Yes, they are coming down a little bit, aren't they?
A little bit. Yeah, well, I got some stats today that
says no.
Yeah, maybe not.
Maybe they're coming back up.
A little bit, maybe not.
So
the people selling might still be hopeful.
Yes.
How's that?
That's true.
And we probably should go through some stats because I always miss those.
Think that's probably a good idea.
It's kind of relevant information here.
It's
Real Estate Rescue, for heaven's sakes. So, folks, we have search options here on the website. We were asked a couple years ago to put together a search engine so you could go search for homes and not be stalked. Glenn always says, if you want to be stalked, let us know. But we're not going to stalk you in general. realestaterescueidaho.com. I know I keep saying it, folks, but there's a little button you can push on. You can sign up. I think we've had 50, 60 people sign up since first of the year to search for homes, and then you're not going to get text messages and phone calls from people you don't know. Having said that, if you do want some help, please let us know. There's also a home valuation search option there too, where you can get an idea of what your home's worth. But please do get a hold of us when you do that, because the market is changing drastically. Every home is different, and the price and valuation end result could be a little bit more complicated than just that search. So let us know if you're in that stage. Now, show reminders: we pay home for cash. Or pay cash for homes. Same kind of thing here. I'm super passionate, Clint, about this.
Greg, it's very interesting. I've got people that we're working with right now that are moving from out of state, and they reached out to a company like that said, hey, we pay cash for your home. It's really simple. You don't have to put it on the market. You don't have to do anything. We just got this all taken care of for you. Came out and they said, it'll take us 24 to 48 hours to give you a bid on what you're going to get. In the meantime, we told them, reach out to a couple of realtors. Let's find out what your home is actually worth, right? Let's reach out to someone who's been in the area that knows what they're doing. Okay, Greg, I put you in that.
Yep.
Right? Somebody knows what they're doing.
Experience matters.
Experience matters. Have them come over and tell you. They're off. The offer that they gave them is off by $80,000.
Yeah, and that's low.
Right.
Yeah, it's usually over 100.
That's right.
So, folks, if you or somebody you know gets into a situation that might have been unplanned, maybe a family situation, maybe there was a death, an estate situation or something, or you just got caught in a jam, please let us know before you get taken advantage of by those folks who are out there. They make it sound super slick and super easy for you, but they're not watching out for you. We are. So just let us know if that happens. We're here for you in 2022. I know it's corny, but it's true. I do want to continue to be kind. Treat folks around you with kindness. For heaven's sakes, we're in Idaho. It's a very different, special place here. We watch out for each other. So whether you're in line, I know some of the restaurants, I stumbled into one the other day. There was a waiting line. We're waiting to eat still, Clint.
I know.
Doggone it. And the app you hit, because they show you how to do apps, and we know how techie I'm not.
Yeah, right.
and the app was wrong by an hour.
So you waited for an extra hour?
Oh, no,
or
I
you just
didn't
left?
wait. I left. But, hey, folks, be kind to people around you, whether you're just in the store, wherever you are. Offer a smile. You never know what people are going through. Yep. Also want to give a big, huge shout-out to our law enforcement family here in the Treasure Valley. They live and work in our community, as many of you know. I have a law enforcement background. Want to take a special moment to say thank you for all those folks who work 24/7 shifts and do it for a passion because it's their life's mission. And also want to say thank you to their families for the commitments that they make. Clint?
Absolutely. Another shout out. Remember we did a little drawing.
Oh, I got that in our notes.
Oh,
right
is
here.
it in there? We're
Look
doing
at
that next. We have a little drawing.
Go ahead. You run the show there.
Year. Here
Perfectly
we go.
cool.
Ready? At the end of the year, we did a nice little drawing. I want to do a shout out. Darren Poole, Casa Hartley. Congratulations. They're going up to enjoy Hell's Canyon. They're going to go up and have this wonderful time, hammer down river excursions, and just play. And I'm excited for them. They're excited. In fact, one of them had asked, "Is this real?" Yes, it is real. We want to give appreciation to those that listen. We thank you very much. We can't obviously do it without you. We love it. We think it's outstanding. We appreciate the input. People give us some great input, some great ideas. We've been very appreciative of that.
I do want to say thanks for everybody who reached out, who put in for the drawing. I was overwhelmed. I had no idea.
How many people?
Yes, it was outstanding. So, folks, we'll be doing something like this again. Clint and I are talking about this during the week, off air, trying to plan some things for you all to enjoy some exciting adventures here in the state of Idaho that you may not otherwise enjoy or may not know who to go see and how to do this, which is one of the reasons we have our guest today that I'm kind of teasing you about a little bit, but super, super excited. So, Clint, thank you.
You bet.
That was fun. All right, communication. Clint and I are big on the phones, meaning click, 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 call. What's that when we used to live in Eagle way back in the 1900s? Ring, ring. How'd you do it?
Yeah, and you had the little cord connected to the wall, and you had to stay close to it.
Please give us a call if we can help you. Don't be bashful. 208-559-0590. And we'll give Clint's here when we get back from the break. Folks, we've got a great guest. Don't go away. You're listening to Greg Ferrera's Real Estate Rescue on KIDO Talk Radio, 580 AM, 107.5 FM. Hurry up, get done what you need to, and get back. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the show. In case you've just joined us on this beautiful Saturday in Idaho, you're listening to Greg Ferrera's Real Estate Rescue on KIDO Talk Radio, 580 AM, and on the FM dial, it's 107.5. Give it a try. I'm your host, Greg Ferrera with Good Vibes Real Estate, along with my amazing, miracle-creating co-host, Mr. Clint Walker. Not the movie star, but I think better. Welcome back.
Oh, man, thank you.
I would
because he was very popular.
Whatever. I will write him off.
I mean,
I saw one of those movies the other day. I'd prefer having you here.
All right, nice.
Okay, folks, we're here for you. If you'd like some help, have a question, or like a free consultation, give us a call. If you just kind of tuned in, this is a Real Estate Rescue. We have fun on Saturdays. We're here for you in the state of Idaho, specifically the Treasure Valley, helping you with all things real estate and our commitment here. Clint and I made a commitment to improve the quality of life in Idaho, and that is exactly what we're doing every single day, providing you with lots of resources, not just to buy and sell, finance and refinance, but to improve the quality of life in Idaho. If you need a plumber, you're remodeling, maybe an update, you're doing a refinance, want to make an investment, or what if you want to take your family for a snowmobile ride? Who do you call? Where do you go? Real Estate Rescue. Maybe you want to take your family out to a park or go to an outing, explore somewhere in Idaho, or do something fun. Folks, our commitment, Real Estate Rescue, is about supporting the quality of life in Idaho, using real estate and finance as our foundation. We strive every single day to help our clients have positive experiences during their life transition processes. We call real estate life transition. After all, somebody has to move, right? For the most part, Clint?
Oh, buddy.
What do I say with our sponsors, those folks at One Relo? A real estate transaction isn't complete until somebody moves in and somebody moves out.
That's
yep.
correct.
We accomplished this with many years of experience. As I always say, Clint laughs at me, experience matters. Anticipation, knowing what to expect, how to avoid problems, how to help you have a great experience during this process. As we've observed through the show, most of our folks, they don't care what you know until they care, until they know how that you care. I should say that one again. I flopped all over that one.
Until they know that you care.
They don't care what you know until they know that you care. 2022, we're here for you. Folks, we've demonstrated we care. And we know what we're doing. Our mantra, we're here for you in 2022. We can laugh, it's a little corny, but it's right. Now, we have a variety of topics this year for you, and all are intended to improve your quality of life in Idaho. From the many great contractors that we have access to share with you, to the outdoors, and the folks that make it possible for us to enjoy it, and all the folks in between. Clint and I have many years' experience, and we utilize that to improve your experience from start to finish and beyond. Now, moving, whether it's buying or selling, is an emotional, transitional process for most of us, and we're sensitive to you and the situation. After all, Clint, add on here, but it can affect your finances,
yes, it can.
your family dynamics,
Yep.
relocation to a strange community.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, you got to find a new doctor. What store do I go to? I mean,
everything.
it's never ending. Yeah. Unfamiliar surroundings,
yep.
New neighbors.
That's right.
I mean, that list is long.
It is long.
And different for each person.
That's right.
And their experiences. A new job,
yeah.
New people you're working with, a new commute. How do I get there?
New school for
new
your
schools.
Kids.
Ooh, new friends. New teachers. Yeah. Oh, a new financial setup here in the state of Idaho.
That's
based
right.
on
a little different from where you came from,
yeah,
maybe.
Potentially. Mm-hmm. Yeah. There are many things that affect your quality of life here in Idaho, not just the price of homes and interest rates. Quality is about your day-to-day experiences, folks, whether it's traffic, your work conditions, your health, your family, your friends, recreation, weather, and your overall relationships every single day. Real Estate Rescue's for you. We're excited. We're here. We're making things happen. 2022 is going to be a banner year. We are all about all things Idaho. I do want to introduce our guest. I'm super excited. I've had lots of time to meet with him over the last several months. Couldn't be more excited to bring him in. Surratt Nichols with the State Parks and Rec.
Yep.
State of Idaho. State
of Idaho Department of Parks and Recreation.
He's been around a long time. He used to run around in that big city of Eagle, like Clint brings up sometimes when there's a dog in the middle of the street and the phones go ring, 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 and they have cords and, in the old days. So Surratt's been around a long time, folks. He's keeping an eye on one of Idaho's great gems. Fair to say, Clint?
Well, yeah, absolutely.
Especially the Treasure Valley.
Yep.
It is astounding to know how many of you and how many people sneak over the border and come visit us. Surratt, give us a little bit of your background, if you would, and then let's have some fun with folks.
All right. Well, I appreciate being on the air and taking the time to let me talk about I think the best state agency in Idaho, which is the Department of Parks and Recreation.
Wow.
Yeah, this is it really mirrors a lot of the Idaho values. I'll tell you a quick story. I'm from California, but I've been here. This will be my 28th summer here.
It's a long time ago.
It is a long time ago, but I've always been treated well.
28th summer.
28th summer.
28 years ago, was Idaho even on a map?
No, it was real quiet.
Where's Idaho?
Yeah.
5 years ago it was quiet. But anyway, go ahead, sir. Didn't mean to interrupt.
No, not at all. I mean, honestly, this was the last place I thought I'd end up. I was gainfully unemployed just out of college from the Humboldt State University. Mm-hmm. And looking for jobs, and just threw out an application here to Parks and Recreation, and I got a call while I was on a road trip and came on over, and everything fell into place. I had some schoolmates that I worked with that had moved to Boise just recently, so I stayed with them, had a great interview, and been here since April 4th, 1994.
Wow.
We're blessed to have you, sir.
94. That's a long time, see?
Half my life has been here in Idaho.
Oh, he just gave us his age now.
Well, that's all right. It's better than the alternative.
So, hey, we're grateful you're here. I mean, it takes somebody special to do this as long as you have, under the circumstances you have, in the state of Idaho, where we know the average financial platform isn't exactly what it is in some of our neighboring places. Your commitment is greatly appreciated and rare. And I thought we could share with the folks, because I always love what I call fun facts. When you and I talked off air, we met. The fun facts are always kind of interesting. Some of the things that people might not know. Now, your main, what do I want to say, cover areas are, so that everybody knows.
Okay. I'm at Lucky Peak State Park. Now, everybody has a different vision of Lucky Peak, because everything up there is called Lucky Peak, but there's many, many, many jurisdictions. So I'm on the state park side. So our sites are Spring Shores Marina, which I'm primarily based out of.
Spring Shores, you said?
Yep, okay. Spring Shores. And we also have right at the base of the dam, Sandy Point and Discovery Parks. So all those fall under Idaho State Parks.
So for folks who get up on the 21 and come just there out of town, which one of those has, during the summer, has the big water
Fountain right in the middle.
fountain right in the middle?
Swimming
Yeah,
area
it
right
just
below
looks
the dam,
like
right?
$1 million all the time. Which one's that?
That's Sandy Point. That's
Okay.
a very popular park, and it is the use has been booming there.
Yeah, it's crowded all summer
Yeah.
long. So just so people, when they're driving around, they're not quite sure, or they take a trip out of town, they look at a map, and they haven't contacted Real Estate Rescue to get an idea where to go.
There
What
you
to do.
go.
They're just kind of driving around. So you're in charge of those areas.
Yes, sir.
Fantastic. What can you share with us about them? When do they open? When do they close? The number of people that come to our parks was astounding.
Okay. Well, we never close. We do have park hours during 2020, the COVID pandemic when it got in full force. We never closed. So that kind of changed things as the federal facilities around us did. So we got kind of an outsized number of people. So we set a record for our agency. Lucky Peak had 1.1 million people that came in 2020.
Uh-oh.
Now we have 3 classified year-round employees. Actually, it wasn't 3; it was 2.75 employees to deal with that. So that ratio was about 1 to about 350,000 visitors.
Clint, how many times do you drive up there so he could count you?
Right. I've been up there a few times.
So I want to continue this. We got to take a quick break. Will you stay with us?
Absolutely.
Folks, you're listening to Real Estate Rescue on KIDO Talk Radio, 580 AM and 107.5 FM. Sorry, I'm getting excited here. We got to take a quick break. Clint, you staying with us?
I'll stay.
You're not leaving?
I'm not going.
I love it. Okay, folks, we'll be here right after the break. Don't go away. Welcome back to the show. You're listening to Greg Ferrera's Real Estate Rescue on KIDO Talk Radio, 580 AM, and on your FM dial, folks, if you choose to have a little fun, it's 107.5. Again, that's 107.5 on your FM dial. I'm Greg Ferrera with Good Vibes Real Estate, your host, along with my amazing co-host, Mr. Clint Walker of Summit Funding, located in Meridian and creating miracles of finance all over the place. Clint, welcome back.
Well, thank you, Greg.
And Sarat, our amazing guest from the state of Idaho, Parks and Rec, is sharing some information, folks. Get that pen, pencil, crayon, lipstick, whatever you got. He's going to share some fun stuff. Sarat, welcome back.
Well, thank you.
All right, where were we when we had to take a break? Talking about all the people that come up there.
All the people coming in, yeah.
So, just so folks know,
To visit the beautiful
Lucky
area,
Peak.
right?
So Lucky Peak and Arrow Rock Reservoir are both up the Highway 21, exit 57, coming east of town.
Yes.
There?
Yep.
Okay. And if you come up there, wow, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful places. Now, so does it cost us to get into the parks?
It does. We do have a fee, and it helps keep the parks running. Right now, the daily entry fee is $7 per vehicle per day. But there's also the annual passport, which is the best value in town. For $10, you go down to the DMV, tell them that you want an annual passport, lay down $10, and they will get you a passport that will expire the same time as your vehicle registration. You put a little sticker on there. We see the sticker. We wave you right on in. Easy peasy.
Folks, not all the DMVs have 5,000 people standing in line outside all the way down the street. I was in one last week. I just walked right in. So be aware, there's DMV offices located all over the valley. So that's $10. That's what you were saying?
$10, yeah.
Annual?
Annual, yeah. That may go up. So This is a good time to get it, and we really need it. I mean, our funding, basically, we get very little from general fund dollars. Very, very little. It's like 0.1% or something like that. So we are 92 to 93% self-sufficient, but we rely on those fees.
Fantastic. Yeah. So what else can you tell us about the parks? You and I had talked about some different statistics. What kind of things can you share? What can we do up there?
Well, you can do a little bit of everything, and I'm glad, you guys were talking about, quality of life and quality, and I just want to read our mission statement to you, because our mission statement is to improve the quality of life through outdoor recreation and resource stewardship. So that sounds just like Idaho, if you ask me.
That's right.
So we have lots of activities. If you come up to Spring Shores, we have boating. We have 2 boat ramps. We do have a marina that's there. It's very popular. It's been up there for a very long time.
Is there a restaurant? Can we eat when we get up there?
There is a small grill. They do some fantastic burgers and sandwiches. It's our concessionaire. Right now we're renegotiating, or I should say we're going through the contract thing. It's pretty standard stuff.
Is that usually a holiday to holiday, meaning Labor Day, Memorial Day to Labor Day?
Yeah, roughly. It's some shoulder season, so depending on the water level stays up. They'll stay open a little bit longer.
Okay. So fishing, boating.
Fishing,
water skiing.
Wakeboarding is probably the most popular activity out there. Pleasure cruising. You see, it seems like the lake is divided in half between pontoon boats and the wake setter boats. Those they seem to get along fairly well right now. But that's at the marina. Now down at Sandy Point, we have lots of other things. It's a day-use park, so there's swimming, there's some hiking, beach activities, bird watching, fantastic wildlife viewing at all 3 units. So.
Yeah. And people get on those boards. What do you call those things? You stand up?
Paddle boards.
How silly am I, right?
Yep.
Paddle boards available?
Stand-up paddle boards or SUPs. That's an incredibly popular sport. We have a concessionaire down there at Sandy Point that rents them. He also rents them out of Discovery on weekends. And that Discovery has kind of turned into the mecca of stand-up paddle boards. So
has it really?
Oh yeah, I mean I've been working that park 27 years now, and the last 2 years, Discovery, you always had easy parking. But every weekend we get out there and say, what is going on? There's no place to park. And it was these folks that are enjoying themselves out here, jumping into the water and doing some stand-up paddle boards. Yeah.
I see them often. I've
All
never
the
done
time.
that. Never really had a desire. I was afraid I'd fall off. But people are doing it.
I've tried it, and you do fall off, but just get the big white one.
No,
You'll be
you
all right.
fell off.
Huh? Yeah,
I've
off.
watched lots of people. Nobody's fallen off.
Yeah, well, they're good at it. I have a gravity problem.
Yeah, I do too. So yeah, whatever. Okay. So paddleboards, folks. What a great place to go. What else is going on up there? Hikes?
Yeah, we have hikes. We also have a interpretive program. So we have a fantastic ranger named Bree, who very, very proud of her. We got to hire her on as a classified employee here just about 6 months ago. So right now we have astronomy programs on Friday and Saturday nights during the summer. So you can come on out to what we affectionately refer to as our Blacktop Observatory, which is basically some telescopes we set up on the east lot there at Spring Shores. Our seasonal Odo, he's an amateur astronomer, and he's only an amateur because he doesn't get paid to do it. But
Gotcha.
Puts on a fantastic program.
Wow.
We're working on a bat program with a local bat biologist. So we did a program last year. It was
Like
fantastic.
the creature's bat? That doesn't stand for something.
No, the creature's bat.
Okay,
yeah.
just checking.
Yeah, wonderful animals. So we're working on that. We have working on a self-guided interpretive trail, which is based on animal tracks.
Yeah.
So kids can come out there. And the trail that we have it set up, we're having some technical difficulties with the signage itself, but we had it set up because we're very inclusive. It should be ADA compliant, so we want everybody to go out and enjoy it. Just lots of things. We're going to try to work with a couple of the local paddle sport companies to see if we can do a water safety day to get the message out. Our department
That's a good idea.
Yeah, our department is actually in charge of the legislation and enforcement and rules and regulations when it comes to water safety.
As far as the water safety boating, do you guys have requirements or regulations or guidelines for folks putting their boats in the water online at all?
We do, and at parksandrecreation.idaho.gov. And there's lots of information there.
Did you get that?
No, yeah, I wrote that down. Can you say that again slowly for us, Rob?
Okay. parksandrecreation.idaho.gov. Or just Google Idaho State Parks. That's what I do.
Oh,
That's way easier, I think.
Idaho State Parks. The reason I'm asking folks is some of you, as it starts getting warmer, spring gets here, you want to get those beautiful boats out there. And they do some checking. They check on you before you put your boat in the water for safety for everybody. I was just seeing if you had something online for that.
Yeah, we do. I think there's probably some online classes. We got a pretty busy boating department, and the county deputies, sheriffs throughout the state, they're the ones who do primarily the inspections. And the inspections there to make sure that you have all the safety requirement. Okay, they're not there looking to arrest anybody or anything like that. They want to make sure that you're safe so you can enjoy a nice, long, safe day with you and your family.
Wow. Clint, you're being kind of quiet.
Well, I'm just enjoying it. So it used to be you went out to Lucky Peak and you just went boating. You didn't really worry about it. But you have kayakers, you have paddle boarders, you have now you have hiking trails, you have
wakeboarders.
Well, yeah, all the
boats,
wakeboarders and jet skis. You've got everything up and down there, right?
Yeah.
But now you have hiking trails. You have they can go out at night. They have you can learn about the different animals. You can do. I mean, that's pretty cool.
Was the 1.1 million for the year or just for the season?
That was for the year, but that's most of that's compressed during the 100 days of summer. And most of that's compressed. Yeah, most of that is compressed on weekends. So. It's very busy. We have kids. Their primary duty is all day. They're on mountain bikes. They're running around, counting parking spots, getting people managed. So I'm really proud of those kids too. I got to give a shout out to them because, the success of our park is based off one, crotchety old ranger, which is me, and 8 teenagers who oftentimes this is their first job, and they're dealing with 1.1 million folks.
And they could be in a good mood, a bad mood.
The kids are always in a good mood.
No. The
people, folks.
Yes.
Yeah.
A few can be challenging, but for the most part, people are really good, and we go out of our way to explain the situation because people, they don't know you're sitting in line. So what I do, my job is to walk the line. So I walk back and forth, go to every single car that I can get to, and say, hey, this is the situation. We're out of parking. This is how long it's going to be. Here are your options. And the people here, they're great.
Good.
I mean, they really are. As long as they know that, say, oh, okay, I'll just wait, or I'll just turn around.
Parking. We're going to have a lottery
You drove all
draw.
the way up there, and now you don't have
We're
any
going to
place
start
to
a
park.
lottery draw to go to Lucky Peak State Park. We got a couple minutes left. I don't want to miss Arrow Rock. A lot of people don't take the drive to go to Arrow Rock. They miss that.
It can be a little rough.
There's a good reason where the
Gentlemen, come on.
Well,
we're here. We're sharing. Arrow Rock's beautiful.
Arrow Rock.
Oh my heavens.
Arrow Rock is beautiful, but the road is kind of tough. Where the asphalt ended, that's where the money ended.
That's right.
And it's not likely you're going to see any improvements anytime soon.
I have seen Jeeps, SUVs, ATVs. I mean, shall I go on? Coming up there all the time. I want people to feel brave and take the little trek. How far is it?
From Spring Shores.
Yeah, from Spring Shores.
Yeah, from Spring Shores to Arrow Rock is about 5 miles.
Yeah. Short little jaunt, and the view, the country is absolutely spectacular. I want to encourage you, go slow on the road. I know they're on me about all this.
Hey, there's a lot of boats going up there.
Yes.
So yeah, I think you need to be a little bit careful. There's a lot of boats that go in there, and it's pretty tight.
It's beautiful.
There's a couple places by the dam that are a little bit narrow.
Thread the needle. Thread the needle through there.
Well, folks, if you go up there, Lucky Peak Reservoir, exit 57, you're a few miles across the river there, and you are in one of the prettiest places in the state of Idaho, and we have one of the nicest folks there, keeping an eye on everything. Surratt Nichols. Surratt, 30 seconds, because I got to go to a break. Anything you want to share? Add.
Yeah, we're here. Every business has a product, and our product happens to be creating memories, creating opportunities for families to get together, and that's what we do. We love that. There's a lot of division, as you know, that's going on in the country, but parks are a place there where people can come together. Okay, you don't get into too many fights there when you're enjoying yourself out on the beach, and people come out there for the same reason. No matter where they're from, what their politics are, whatever, we all want the same thing. We want to enjoy that outdoors. We want to spend time with our family.
So I need to go to a break. We want to keep you just for a few seconds at the last segment. Would you stay?
Absolutely.
Folks, you got Greg Ferrera's Real Estate Rescue on KIDO Talk Radio, 580 AM, 107.5 FM. You're listening to Real Estate Rescue. Don't go away. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the show. You're listening to Greg Ferrera's Real Estate Rescue on this beautiful Saturday in February. It's wintertime, folks. You're listening to KIDO Talk Radio, 580 AM and 107.5 FM. I'm your host. I'm a real estate agent with over 25 years experience. Work over at Good Vibes Real Estate along with my co-host, Mr. Clint Walker. Not the Hollywood guy, but I think better.
Ooh.
Over at Summit Funding.
I like
Clint,
it.
Welcome back.
Well,
And
thank you, Greg.
we have a special guest, Surratt Nichols from State Parks.
Nickel.
Yep. Nickel.
Yep.
I said Nichols. Nickel or Nichols?
Nickel.
Like there's multiple ones of them. Well, you'd think with the job he's doing, there would be multiple ones of him.
Yeah, oh yeah.
He probably wishes there was.
I'll bet there's times that he wishes,
yes.
yeah.
I'd rather have an upgrade rather than another one of me. So.
How do we duplicate ourselves, huh?
Yeah.
Don't we wish we could? And folks, I don't want to forget about our sponsors and friends at Relo One. They're here to serve you, whether it's a local move right here in the Treasure Valley or somewhere across this amazing country. They specialize in helping folks get relocated with peace of mind, dependability, and confidence. If you like a free quote, like to learn a little bit, have them come take a peek, or you have some questions, give them a call right here locally, 208-314-7997. Greg, slow down, 208-314-7997. You can also reach them at realestaterescueidaho.com. Rick and Rick, the owners, ask us to remind you, never pay in advance. Don't give a deposit. The cheaper guy is not always better, and watch out for those internet movers. Sometimes they no-show, sometimes they're way late, and sometimes your stuff gets loaded up in the truck, and the price goes up.
That's right.
I call that kidnapping.
That it is.
Yep, so give them a holler. And if you need anything, you can reach us, folks. You know that, Real Estate Rescue, Idaho.com. We have our last segment. Clint, it is going way too fast.
Time sure is fun when you're having flies.
Put the brakes on
It
it.
just goes, doesn't it?
Oh, my heavens. He was gone for a while. Welcome back, Clint.
Hey, you got to have some laughter. Let's enjoy it because guess what? It's a new year.
So I want to kindly
Let's have some fun.
and with love and respect invite
Yes.
Sarat back here
Yes.
in a few weeks as it warms up and gets below zero every day up there, and sun comes out. Well, the sun is out occasionally.
Yes.
And things adjust and change, and more people start thinking about, we've been locked up, we got cabin fever, it's time to get out and about. Remember that little spot up there on Highway 21 that you don't have to have a boat to go have a lot of fun.
That's
Well,
right.
that was good. On Highway 21, come on up. You don't have to have a boat to have some fun.
That's right.
Wow. Did you write that down? Maybe we should.
Highway
21.
21.
Yep. Come on up Highway 21.
In 22.
You don't have to have a boat. You can have some fun in 22. Oh, my heavens, folks. I think we're losing it.
Yeah, we are losing it. Let's go. Let's move on.
Sarat, I want to give you a minute or so just to share some things on your heart and your mind with folks coming up, and then Clint and I got to get to some stats.
Okay.
So have at it, buddy.
Okay. Well, like I said, I appreciate you inviting me onto the show. Some of the things that we want to, bring out about Idaho State Parks is it's not just the recreational opportunities that we're providing for people, but we're providing some serious economic clout as well. Like I said, the average between 2020 and 2021 was 7.5 million visitors. I think the entire state of Idaho was like 1.8 million. Wow. So we're bringing in a lot of dollars. A lot of that's coming out of state, particularly up in the Panhandle and some of the things out there in eastern Idaho. It contributes to $1.2 billion in commerce here in the state of Idaho. And that's pretty good when you're considering our entire agency is about 140 people right now. That's field and the hardworking folks there at headquarters too.
1.2 billion with a B.
With the B. Wow. With the B. Yeah, these are numbers generated by people a lot smarter than me out of the economic department there at Boise State.
Nobody's having fun in Idaho, are they?
No.
Quality of life is not recreation.
No, that's not what it's
Yeah,
about.
no, it's about listing your home,
right.
selling your home, collecting commission.
Well, that's what it is.
Not about quality of
Typically.
life.
Right.
That's why the people are coming.
That's why you come and talk to us.
Amen.
So we can help you with that quality
Yeah,
of
that
life, right?
Experience matters.
Yes, it does.
Yep. Sarat, sorry, I didn't mean to.
No.
Just was
it's-
looking at that. That's a
I thought I'd put that plug in there.
Yeah,
just
that's
for-
good.
Yeah, it's a good place to put it. And you're talking about values and quality and stuff. For every dollar invested in Idaho State Parks, you get $61 returned because we're folks that are coming here. Yeah, they're coming here to camp. They're coming here to day use. They're coming here to boat. They're buying fuel. They're using restaurants. They're using hotels. Most of Idaho, as you know, is still a lot of small towns.
Yeah.
So places like Idaho City, for instance, there they really need those tourist dollars that come through there. And most of my kids, almost all of them, come from there. So they're looking to put their trust and get jobs out here. So we do have a pretty big economic impact.
Awesome. Okay. So it's working. Money's happening. Come up 21 in 22 and
That's
have
right.
fun.
That's right.
How's that?
I like it.
Okay. Folks, we're going to have him back. If you have any information, you have any questions, anything you'd like to know, so is there a number they could call? Go back to that website you had. What's the best way?
Best way is probably actually using the website, which is parksandrecreation.idaho.gov, or just Google it. Lots of information there. There's also a listing of all the state parks. You can call the parks directly. We prefer email because, like I said, there's only 3 of us, and we're covering all those areas, so it's a little slow for us to get back to you on phones, but we love to talk to you, and we have a Facebook page as well.
So if you start out and you Google Lucky Peak State Park, you can go from there, I would assume.
That would be a good start, yep.
And if you can't remember any of this, you just reach out to Clint and I at realestaterescueidaho.com, and we'll get you out there, create some memories, and enjoy the amazing quality of life here in Idaho. Sarat, I do want to say thanks for taking time on a beautiful Saturday to join us.
Well, thank you. Appreciate your time.
Folks, you get a chance, get on up there, see that beautiful Lucky Peak State Park, and don't forget, if you have a vehicle, you can do it. Trek on up there a little bit further. Arrow Rock is absolutely beautiful.
It is.
All right. So we better get to the stats.
All right.
So Sarat, if you hang out with us for a few minutes here,
I'd love to.
we get to what's actually happening here in the real estate world. I checked out, if you're new, or just to kind of remind everybody, we use 3 bedrooms or more, 2 bath or more, 2-car garage or more, half acre or smaller. We got a couple minutes. We'll try and get through this quick as we can. Ada County had just under 400 homes available across the board, matching our criteria. About 750,000 was the average. Oh, we're still up there a little ways. I'll drill down into Eagle. Beautiful Eagle, Idaho, had 40 new construction homes, averaging just over $1 million. And the floor on that, the starting price was $434,000. Existing or resale had just about a dozen homes there, averaging about $780,000. The low on that was $429,000. Right next door in Boise, we had just over 50 new construction homes. They may be available, may not, so got to be patient and flexible with that. And folks, as a side note, don't just walk into those new construction subdivisions without an expert who knows what they're doing, because a lot of things are going on right now not in your favor in the new construction world. So give us a buzz if you're thinking about doing that. Low price in Boise in the new construction was $375,000. Existing and resale, there was just under 60 homes available, averaging just over $770,000. Low on that was $420,000. Now in beautiful Meridian, Idaho, we had about 75 new construction homes. That's about $660,000, and the low on that was $440,000. Existing homes, there were about 45 of those at just over $700,000, Clint.
Wow.
That price is still up. So I think either some sellers haven't adjusted prices. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see this spring. Folks, we're fans of getting some of these prices down.
Absolutely.
Actually. And then out in Kuna, there were about 60 new construction homes, averaging just over 500. 400 was a start. Existing, there were 8 homes existing, averaging 465. And let's see, Clint, we don't got a lot of time left here. We don't have. Come on, Greg.
Hey, that's part of Idaho.
Practice. We
Hey,
ain't
come
got.
on, there's some redneck in there.
Oh,
That's
yeah, a
okay.
little
What-
redneck.
yeah, that's-
Come on, folks. We're working on doing this right. Canyon County had about 250 homes. Napa, 130 new construction homes, averaging just over 500. There were 362 was a start on that. Existing homes or resale, there was just over 500. And then right next door in beautiful Caldwell, Idaho, there were 34 new construction homes, averaging just over 530. 370 was a start on that one. Resale, there were 16 homes, averaging about 380. 325 was the floor. And out there in Middleton, beautiful Middleton. Wow, Clint, 24 new construction homes, averaging about 650.
Hey.
Wow. Low on that was 477. Existing and resale, there were 4, averaging 650. So that's it, folks. We got just a little bit more time to say thank you.
Thank you very much. Hey, it's good to be back. Let's get some stuff rolling for 2022.
Yeah, we're here
Have
for
some
you.
fun. Enjoy the state of Idaho. Get a better quality of life.
Would
you agree?
Yep. Thanks for joining us, folks. You're listening to Greg Ferrera's Real Estate Rescue. Remember, we believe in old school principles, power of the personal connection, where a handshake, a phone call, your words still matter. Have a great week. Don't forget to join us here next Saturday at noon for more great tips and strategies to navigate the real estate market in the Treasure Valley. Until then, be safe out there and enjoy our beautiful state of Idaho.